Golfing World has been with Team Europe every step of the way in the lead-up to this week's Ryder Cup. And that continued as we joined Darren Clarke and his team when they flew from London to Minneapolis with a trophy. Shortly after arriving at Hazeltine, the venue for this year's contest, Captain Clarke gave us an insight into his preparations for the matches as Europe go for a fourth straight win.
You have 7, 8, 9, 10 hours of live golf and anything can happen. It can go one way to the other way and everything swings. The interest generated by it is one of those huge sporting events that people want to watch, they want to be involved in, and certainly at the top level they want to play in. It's going to be exciting, it's going to be loud, but I'm trying to keep everything pretty calm at the moment. I'm watching the team and how it's sort of shaping up. Because Europe have turned it around and have been so successful of late as well, the Americans are desperate to get their hands back on it, and rightfully so. We're desperate to keep our hands on it. We don't have the opportunity to play team golf too often. We have the Eurasia Cup, which stays earlier this year, but this is the only other one that we have that team sort of element. And because of that, it is more, the team thing is more what people will be used to watching on television, and I think it's a different scenario. You know, our teammates are the guys we're trying to beat week in, week out, and all of a sudden everybody pulls together for that 1 week. It's been busy. I find my mind wandering. It's been difficult for me to try and compete myself on a personal level, because all I'm trying to do is make everything as easy as I possibly can for those 12 players. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm there to represent them and to give them every opportunity they need to play their best. So the role has been surprisingly busy. The respect that we are all going to pay this week. That's what the captain's role is. I know certain captains have put different amounts of their personal thing into it, but certainly I'm trying to be not 100%, but certainly put my own little twists into it and things that I would like to have done through going through my experience and the ones that I've been involved in. Home advantage is massive in a Ryder Cup. Hence, with this one being an away one, we need as much support as we can possibly get, either through social media or other ways. But the home support is part and parcel of the Ryder Cup. So I know it's going to be loud at Hazeltine. They're going to be very vocal. They're going to be very supportive of their team, and rightly so. That's the way it should be. But we're prepared for that. We know what it's going to be like. That's what makes it so special. Our team spirit within the European team room, certainly with all the ones I've been involved in, was incredible. And you know, that's what all bonds a European team together. And certainly I hope that team spirit is evident and as strong this time in Hazeltine as it has been in all the ones I've been involved in the past. In order to try and make the best decisions, if I wasn't to have as much information at my fingertips, along with my vice captains, then I would be foolish. So, you know, from a statistical point of view, it's ongoing. The guys, the 15th club guys, were very, very helpful when it came to Eurasia. And I'm sure they'll be exactly the same when it comes to the Ryder Cup again. But they look at all sorts of different stats and who's doing this and who's doing that, and what each player's strengths and weaknesses are. And they help us identify that. At the end of the day, the decision will be down to myself and my vice captains. The stats will come into it, but again, there'll be a bit of gut feeling going into it as well. So it would be remiss of me if I didn't have that information.